So here's a shot of a landscape in the Nid Valley. It's up near Scarhouse Reservoir and it's a little waterfall, probably 6-7 feet tall. What I was trying to do was use these lines at the bottom. I'll just hide that to make the picture bigger. These lines in the rock, just to see if it could get a composition out of it. Plus these rocks here and obviously the line of the water. I don't think it's worked. So what I'm going to do is try a square crop, because I reckon we can lose this bottom here and have a nice diagonal going through the rocks and the falls. And it looks like a square crop will do it for me. So if you want to get a square crop, you go to the crop tool, press the R key, and then click on this aspect here, and one by one is a square. So let's drag, you just grab hold of the box and drag around like this in Lightroom. So I think it's kind of working. Now there's too much space at this left hand side, so you can either grab the middle one here and it will shrink the top and bottom at the same time, but I think I'm gonna just grab this bottom one here and get it linked up to this line there, so the rocks are now pointing directly into that corner and the top of the waterfall is coming out of the top third. So hopefully, let's just try a little bit tighter. Have a little squint and click done just to check out what it looks like. Yeah, I think that works as a composition, doesn't it? So what to do with it? Well, let's go for a black and white. Now one of the cool things in Lightroom is if you want to select a preset, you can just hover over each of these ones here. It gives you a little preview at the top. So the blue filter makes the water bright and the surroundings a bit darker. The high contrast blue one makes everything really dark, too dark. And you can just press Ctrl Z to undo what you've done. Green filter, anything that was green will probably go bright, which it has. Ctrl Z to undo. Infrared, so all those trees and things will be white at the top. Yeah, it's done that. Orange filter, what does that do? So you get the gist of how it works. So these are start points. I'm going to go for blue filter because I quite like the high contrast. I think still looking at the crop, there's still a bit too much room, empty space at this left hand side for me, and I'm going to just drag it in a little bit. Remember, it's Lightroom, so you can always change this stuff afterwards. It's not Photoshop where all your changes are fairly terminal. Yeah. That's better, isn't it? Still maybe a little bit too much. It's all about margins. We've chucked most of the picture away here, so you can never do a massive print of it. Right, blue done. So I'm going to put a vignette on it, just to bring the eye away from the edges a little bit. See what that's done already. So 100% feather, about 30 midpoint for a starter, and then just fade the amount in and out a little bit. Okay, quite like that. Right, now I'm going to get the radial tool and I'm going to brighten and sharpen these rocks. So I think it's going to be about that kind of size, and then I'm just going to spin it so it fits like that. So you've now got a little area like that. I'm going to add sharpness, bit of clarity and highlights just to bring those stones to life a bit, like that. So now you've got a very bright waterfall and you've also got some brighter stones at the bottom. Click OK, done on that. So that is in essence a very, very quick way of getting a nice square crop from a portrait shot. Obviously you can get into more sort of detail if you wanted to brighten up the foliage a bit. You can go to your black and white mix here, B&W mix, click on the little eyedropper thing here and go up to the top, slide it like that. Oh, we're trying to get it really dark. There you go. I'm just going up very slowly. I think that looks quite nice actually. It gives it that traditional infrared kind of vibe where you've got very bright tree leaves and darker surroundings. The observant of you might have noticed is a water droplet on one of these rocks here. So what you could do if you wanted to is get the spot removal tool, go over it like that, and see what it finds. Ooh, not good, but maybe the side of this rock here. Doesn't look great there, but we can put a feather on it, and that smooths the edges a little bit. Done. Click done. When you zoom out, can you still see it? Not really. It's not great. You could do it better in Photoshop because that's what Photoshop's good at. Anyway, there you go. Nice picture and very quick. Thanks for watching.